Sorry, I just can't put it into place naturally yet because of my injuries. But there, look at it. It's pushed in. It's not up anymore. It feels relaxed. And I have to operate this way now. There's one thing I can say about these injuries and the car accidents, that it's forced me to have to do it right. I have to. And look at my other video, how I'm turning. Like, that's telling me a lot. That's telling me where my alignment is. I can't really spot as well as I used to because this hurts. It hurts. Every time I do it, I'm choosing, okay, I'm doing that chaîné, and I know it's going to hurt afterwards, but it's a choice. I love turning. That was one of my strengths, and it's getting back. It's getting back there. My chaînés are more powerful now because I know how to hold my alignment better. I know how to put these arms in a better place. My right was always a problem in some ways. I don't know why. I think my shoulder is just always naturally higher. And I don't feel as uptight in my life anymore either because I've learned relaxation techniques. So I had to realize all of these shortcomings in my humanity, because if I don't do it, I'm not going to get better. And if I don't get better, I can't help you guys. I can't help myself either. Look, I was able to grow my hair out even because I learned how to get healthier. I learned how to eat better. I mean, you know how long I was trying to grow it out? You look at my older videos, I was like, oh my God, my hair is just not growing. It's, you know, this is a little blown out. You can tell it's not as curly as it usually is. I'm just playing around with it lately. And, you know, it's got a nice little big curl wave to it. And I like it, you know. I'm not giving up my curls. I'm just having fun, right? So I'm learning all these neat things about myself and about my humanity, my image, who I want to be and who I want to present myself to the world as. And I used to say something that history will decide who you are. That is, unless you know what I know and have found out. And just go look at my other videos and my other series. The 7 Pillars of Society is another series. What was the other one? I think I have a Breathe one. I have, oh dear, the Christmas ones not so much. They're just kind of goofy and fun. But go look at the recent ones that we put up. I decided, you know what? I'm not going to stop doing these videos because these people keep stealing. I mean, the government's going to track it all down for us. We thought we had to find each theft and each moment and each access point. Now the government's going to find all that for us. Everyone's going to help us. We've been doing it on our own for so long, and I'm like, you know what, just stop, you know. So we're dealing with it, and people, really, you find out, that's a cliche saying, you find out who your real friends are when you go through stuff like this, but I'm also finding out new people, and I'm finding out people who I thought were friends, and they're like scary enemies. Like, wow. You were that insidious behind my back, our backs. And it's like, wow, didn't see that coming. But so now that I know what to look for, now that my company, my board, I'm on my board now. So, you know, you gotta be nice to me, guys. I have power. Woo-hoo. Okay, we found all of this stuff out. And I'm like, okay, in my humanity, what am I going to do with it? Hold on, I gotta switch something out here. This is getting too hot. Ugh. Sorry, beautifuls. I'm on set alone right now, and I don't want to be obnoxious and yell across the way to get somebody here. I had to turn off the heater. Excuse me. But look at it this way. If you know, knowledge is power, we know that. If you know, then you can stand on firm ground and you can develop yourself. You can protect yourself. You can protect others. So that's what we had to do. It's very sobering. Now let me show you something. I've shown you this before. Let's finish out here. See, this is a beautiful book. C.J. Mahaney. Humility, True Greatness. This is a beautiful book. I like it. We keep it on our entry foyer table. And I really love, this is just beautiful coloring. I'm very much into photography, as you know. I photograph things. I train our son. I've trained several people with photography. It's not my main thing, but I do a lot of it for our dance stuff. I set up shots, I set up the lighting, all of that great stuff. So I can recognize really beautiful artwork, not just as a human being who appreciates something, but also as a photographer. Look at the shadow, it's kind of sepia, it's really beautiful. And to me, it speaks such humility to see this. It's really, really a beautiful book. And what I liked about it too is you don't have to read a lot. There's like this page, you know, there's just paragraph. Read 2 paragraphs. It's very sobering. And I really find that being humble, your humanity, all of that's very connected. You also find out where your inner dance warrior is. What do I mean by that? I mean, that's where you find out where you're going to fight from. Do you fight from your heart, your head? What kind of a warrior are you? Oh God, I said that with a little attitude. I didn't mean that to come out that way. But you do. You find out what kind of a warrior you are. Where do you react from? Where do you fight from? I use anything and everything I've got. It depends what the situation is. I'm not going to give away my secrets because my enemies would just love to know. I can't do that anymore. Yeah, seriously, and if we call, they'll say, oh, there was no call for an ambulance, there was no accident, there was no this. Sound check. They were listening to my videos to find out what kind of a human being I was. They wanted to know what was in my humanity. And if that wasn't enough, they were trying to get us to sign away our civil rights and our privacy to see if there was anything that they could uncover in our past that was just so rotten, horrible. And I'm like, no. And if there was, we blabbed about it to the world and wrote a book and told you how Jesus Christ redeemed it. Who cares? And I'm not downplaying people like me or you who might write books or who might blab about things in their lives, but what I'm saying is everybody's excrement smells. Know your humanity. Be human. So that's the thing. We disappointed them greatly because they're like, oh, there really is nothing there. No! We just wanted to be good humans. Sorry. You can choose to be a good human being too. See, that's why aligning with these people when they're trying to vet you, it's going to bite you in the butt. As our unfortunates, who are not our beautifuls and beloveds, are finding out. I didn't tell you to do what you guys did to me. I chose to be a good human. You chose not to be. Sorry I wasn't around before you had to make that choice. Maybe if I was around beforehand, I could have been making my videos, or you could have let me do my work and I could have ministered to you to keep you from doing this maybe. It's still your choice. I'm not going to be held responsible for it. You know. Sorry. Nothing to be found. I guess we're kind of boring, but our artwork is not. What we have to share and say and give to people is not boring. And I don't necessarily consider being a good person boring, but for bad people, they see it that way. A lot of them do. And we've had some totally turn around, change their hearts towards us. And of course, we're going to remember that. We can't say too much about that right now. We have to protect ourselves. We have to protect you. But we do thank you. We're not going to forget. You won't let us forget either. And it doesn't mean you're going to do bad things to us because you've had a change of heart. But what I'm saying is you're going to get your chance to say, hey, look, this is what I did to help these fine, wonderful people, this nice redheaded gal out. You know, some of you, I didn't know. Some of you knew, and you said, I made a wrong choice, and now I want to make the right one. Get on our side, get on the right side of this issue and help us. And that's what you do. That's what you call forgiveness. That's also what you call giving somebody the opportunity. It's mercy. It's a passionate, compassionate love. It's a forgiving love. It's a pardoning love. That's mercy. And I'm not giving these very evil people that pardon. The law won't let me. And, you know, in their humanity, they're going to have to struggle with what they chose. But I'm telling you, be human. All of it. Realize your shortcomings so you can make them strengths, so they're no longer your shortcomings, so you can help other people and maybe impart some wisdom to them so they don't do the same stupid mistakes you may have made, or the same stupid mistakes I may have made. I just wanted to be a good human, and I really can't stress it enough. The Bible also says this, so anybody who kind of downplays the Bible or says it's a fairy tale, you show me something in there that's not good wisdom. Don't steal. Well, gee, that makes sense. Why? Because maybe someday you might get caught if you just look at it on those human terms and self-preservation. If you're very much into your own self, look at it from that angle. You steal, you're going to get caught. And then you're going to have to deal with the repercussions of it. Could be on a greater or lesser scale. It depends what you steal and how much, right? What else? Be thoughtful. If you see the Bible as some fairy tale, show me or show anybody why it is a fairy tale. There's math, there's science in the Bible. It shows you how to behave so you don't get in trouble. Like I said, if nothing, because you're very self-conscious, because you're selfish. Be selfish and protect yourself and do the right thing. Or if you're a person who loves other people, if you don't want to steal because you love other people and you don't want to hurt them, that's another good, valid reason too. But check it. Check it in your heart. Find out what is making your humanity tick. Wait, if I go this way, is it backwards? Wait, I don't know, but it's a check mark. I'm turned around. This little viewfinder, you know, God bless it, but it's so small I can't see everything, especially with my eyesight. But anyway, so guys, behave yourselves. Be good dance warriors. Find your humanity. Be human. Really, it's the only way to be, and it's the best way to be. So, stay safe, stay sweet, do good. And why not? If anything, it's less of a headache for you later on. So, get my little heart thing here. We love you. I love you. And beautifuls and beloveds, take care. So think about those things. And if you're injured, oh, please go check with your doctor, but don't give up. I know you can do it. If I can, you can. Right? Okay. Bye.